Today's pickems is brought to you by Leetify, an improvement tool that gives you personalized feedback on your performance. Leetify has all the analytic features you can imagine, and it's totally free. Through the match page, you can find a very detailed breakdown of all your recent matches, works with matchmaking, Faceit, HLTV games, and you can even upload your own demos. There's also achievements, and even highlights if there's something worth making a highlight for, which is done for you. Pretty awesome. You can also see other player statistics, and even compare them with the spectator mode. Under Progress Report, you'll find a lot of great insights into what makes you evolve, stuff like rank progression, teammate facts, personal best. Basically, your entire portfolio is here. So sign up now with email or your Faceit account through the link down below. As usual, for every pickem video, you are responsible for your own picks. So if you copy mine and they happen to suck, which apparently they did in Legends stage, blame yourself for picking the same. We are at the playoffs, and to be honest, the Legends was, not too great. I missed the point, so now I'm fighting for gold. With that said, this is also going to be a hard stage to predict correct. If we start with Outsiders versus Fnatic, both teams went 3-1 in Legends, and they also ended with the exact same HLTV team rating of 1.10. Outsiders did, however, manage to get a higher Leetify rating. I think James, considering how well he's played this major, and that he's got lots of experience leading and performing on stage, will be the biggest contributing factor for them to have the slight edge over Fnatic. So I'll pick Outsiders to win. Next game is Mouse versus Cloud9. After almost going out in Challengers and having a perfect run in Legends, I've seen this story before, and I'm going with Cloud9. Their Leetify rating is double the one Mouse had from the Legends stage, and they played against very good teams, even beating FaZe. But, well, maybe that's not impressive. Whatever, they did it. It's looking much better now. Sure, Mouse could upset, and honestly this could end up being a very close game, but I still believe in Cloud9. Next is Team Spirit versus Heroic. I just love watching Spirit play. There's something about them where they almost look like they're bullying other teams with their explosive rounds. But this time, I can see them struggling against Heroic, who's going to have the crowd in their favor. Also, Wonderful is very young and new to the playoffs. It could make things a little tougher for them at the big stage. Yeah, I'm gonna lean more towards Heroic on this one. Our last quarterfinals is a banger. Furia versus Na'Vi. This is a fun matchup because Simple wants the Brazilian fans to cheer for him and his team, but they're playing against Furia. Ironically, the one person who looked forward to this major is going to get booed by the crowd. I hope this doesn't affect him too much and that he doesn't take it too personally. But speaking of the match itself, this is actually a hard one to predict. Furia could have a dream run right now and beat Na'Vi while having the crowd in the back. And their Legends rating has been crazy. 2.75, which was against ENCE and Spirit in a BO1 and Big 2-0. This is probably the game where most people will not know what to pick. And this is a hard one for me as well, but, well, I don't mean anything bad against Furia. I'm still gonna go with Na'Vi in the end. Na'Vi is just consistent and very strong. If you make a single mistake against them, they will punish and win. Electronic alone is famous for having sick playoffs performance. And they could stop Furia from even having momentum in the game. Now that would be crazy, but it could happen. Furia is probably the right move, but Na'Vi is what speaks to me the most. So then, assuming I picked correctly in the quarterfinals, our first semifinals would be Outsiders versus Cloud9. I'm still gonna lean towards Cloud9 in the end. And for Na'Vi Heroic, I'm going with Na'Vi. Heroic has always struggled to win against them. Out of curiosity, I wonder who the crowd would cheer for in this game. If Na'Vi even win against Furia, would they still cheer for Simple? Probably a bit for both teams, right? Now, imagining a final between Cloud9 and Na'Vi, even if that even happens, ooh, it's hard. I know a lot of you guys would probably go with Cloud9 to win the whole thing. I was kind of leaning towards that in the beginning, but you know what? I'm going to be boring. I'm going to go with the opposite. Yeah, I'm still going to put Na'Vi up here. Now remember, you are responsible for your own picks. These are mine. Of course, I want to see yours in the comments down below. Let's all enjoy the major. I'm looking forward to the crowd, to the stage. It's gonna be awesome. Peace.